Hey guys, Kayla wanted me to make a channel, so here I am. My name is Korhor Casey, and I collect stuff, collect CDs and tapes mostly, and it's almost all core. So I got a rather big package today from Chud Core. I got this stuff for my birthday from my mom, so yeah. We're gonna start off with 3 tapes that I got today. I got the Body Snatcher Abandonment EP. I got green version out of 50. It's number 32. 32 out of 50. Next is these are both Gamma Sector. They're the Elements of Contamination EP, and they had one on green, and you got to pick between orange, purple, blue, and pink for the sticker, and I got pink. Both colors limited to 30, and I happen to get 30 out of 30 for the green. Or the other one is orange, where you could get green, blue, purple, or pink, and I went with the blue sticker on the orange. And I got number 17 out of 30 on this one. So, other than that, I forgot to mention Body Snatcher, if you don't know already, is a really heavy deathcore band from Orlando, Florida. They're kind of like down tempo type stuff. Inner part of the J card. They put out a new album last year called Death to Me. It was a really good album, pretty high up on my list. Check them out if you don't already know them. Gamma Sector, if you don't know, is slamming deathcore from various United States. And this album was made with just their guitarist and their vocalist Daniel, who Gamma Sector's been making a lot of making their way through the community very, very well, because they make really good music, and Daniel's very young to be as good as he is at vocals. So that's it for tapes, and next on to CDs, and we got 19 of them today. So first up, we've got Carbine with the Cold Blooded EP from 2016. There's been a lot of talk about Carbine over the last couple years because of them not shipping out merch and them having a lot of merch issues. So that's why I bought my copy from Chud Core. Carbine is definitely they're a hardcore band from the UK. Their EP is pretty sick. Too bad they're not really doing much right now because of all their merch issues, but EP's sick, and I'm happy to have it now. Next up is I actually have all 3 of the Delusions of Grandeur albums. This one is Efficiency, and if you don't know, Delusions of Grandeur is they are a progressive deathcore band from the US. Pretty good. If you guys know Enterprise Earth, Gabe from Enterprise Earth, this is his other band. That's Efficiency, and then we have, I believe it's pronounced Gravis from Delusions of Grandeur. This is a EP. See, I think this is also an EP. And then you've also got this one, which is called Reclamation. I have never listened to them, but I've heard they're really good, so I decided to pick up all 3 of them. Definitely check them out if you haven't. Next is Apollyon. These guys are a really awesome Christian deathcore band from Dallas, Texas. This is their debut EP called What Would You Die For? Or debut album, I should say. It's 10 tracks. It's highly recommended. It's got some. It's got the vocalist of I Am is featured on one of the songs. Really good album. I recommend checking them out. It's Apollyon. Next up is another set of 3 here. We have Sabella with their latest full-length Dog Days purple disc. I like it. If you don't know Sabella is a metallic hardcore style band. I am not sure where they're from. I believe America, but not 100% sure on that. I really like this album. It's diverse. There's a lot of lighter songs, a lot of heavier songs. It's kind of short though. I wish they'd make longer. They'd make it longer. But you know what? You get what you get. So again, this is Sabella. Next up is the Sabella and Kaonashi split called Never Home. I assume it's going to be about the same thing. I've never listened to Kaonashi before, but it's I would assume it's going to be pretty good. Sabella's really good. Kaonashi's going to be on tour with Downswing soon, so I'm going to guess it's going to be pretty good. Most of these I believe I've listened to most of these. If not, I've listened to a good amount of them, or I've heard parts of them. Last for Sabella, this is, I believe, their debut. It's a 3-song demo called Perennial. Never listened to it. Looks interesting. This one just comes in a slipcase though, so that is it for Sabella. Next up, we have another set of 3. This is the band X King X, or just King, from the United States, I believe. This right here is The Further, and it is, I believe King is a down-tempo band. If not, they're just a really heavy deathcore band, maybe hardcore. It's been a little while since I've listened to them. So, King with The Further. Next is King again with The Gathering. Let's see. They have some interesting. They have a lot of guest spots on this album. Jamie Hanks from I Declare War is on here. The vocalist of Falsifier. Adam Warren from Oceano. Mitch Howie of The Dialectic. Kyle Medina from Body Snatcher. Nick Arthur of Molotov Solutions on here. There's even more than that. Those are just bigger name ones that I know of. So, again, this is King with The Gathering. Then last for King, we have their newest album, which is just self-titled, called King. Not much to say about this. I haven't listened to it yet. Oh shit, this fell out. RIP that disc. So, yeah, this is King with their self-titled. Up next is Wicked World with Witch Hunt. If you don't know anything about Wicked World, you might have heard some of the stuff about Alex Miller. I bought this before that, so Wicked World kind of broke up after Alex Miller's issues. I'd say Wicked World's kind of like a hardcore-ish deathcore band. Sorry about that. I'd recommend checking them out if you want. They're pretty good, pretty solid EP. So, next up is Spawn of Disgust with No Warning Shots. This looks like it's hardcore to me. I don't remember what Caleb said this is, but he recommended I buy it, so that's what I grabbed. Really good stuff from what I've been told. So again, Spawn of Disgust, I highly recommend you check them out. Next we have, again, I'm sorry about that. Next up we have Heisenberg. They are from, I have no clue. But this is their album, The Empire Business. Pretty good stuff. Heisenberg is a slam band. I believe they're European. Let me see if it says anywhere. Doesn't say anything that I know of off the top of my head. This is a pretty good album. Next up is Heisenberg with I believe they're self-titled. And I'm just now finding out they're from Long Island. So, yeah, this is Heisenberg. Slam. Pretty good stuff. Highly recommend checking them out. Up next is a name anyone should know. This is Waking the Cadaver with Real Life Death. Sorry, I don't know these all by name instantly. Waking the Cadaver is if you've listened to Slam, you know who they are. Definitely worth checking out. Chugcore's got all of this stuff still up on their store, I believe. So check all of this stuff out if you want. If not, you're lost. Next up is Gucci Flute with Permission Hollow. I'd never listened to this, but Caleb Ambient Sound recommended me grab this album when I was looking for the free CDs I got from Chugcore, and this is one of the 3 that I picked. So I guess I'll let you know how I think about it, Caleb. So yeah, this is Gucci Flute. I'm pretty sure they're like a deathcore band that infuses rap into it, but not the crap way. So yeah, Gucci Flute with Permission Hollow. Up next, I have two compilations from Chugcore. These are the last 2 things I have to show for my first video. This is FanFest 2016 official compilation. It's got a lot of different bands on it, like Awaken Providence, Misgiver, Sabella, Left Behind, I Am, Crooked Youth, Gutter Snipe, Dethroned, Born Anew, bunch others. So I picked this up, looked pretty good, so I went ahead and grabbed it. So that is the FanFest 2016 compilation. And then last but not least, I have the Gideon Benefit compilation. Got a lot of really awesome bands on here: Degrader, Fightfall, Portals, I Am King, and a lot more. So most of these bands, I believe, are metalcore or deathcore. Definitely recommend checking out any of the bands on here. As far as I know, all of the stuff is still available on Chugcore, except for the Gamma Sector tapes, because those sold out. So let me know what you guys want to see next time, and I'm out.